Number one is that high quality editing and fancy equipment and lighting don't really change anything. If you look at this video right now is shot on a Samsung A phone, alright? It's not even an S, it's a budget phone. It's what they sell. It's like 5 years old. It's a terrible camera, I'm sure you'll agree. The audio and the video quality is not great. I'm even using my front-facing camera, which everyone says you shouldn't do because it's lower quality. And yet, I guarantee this performs the same or similar to videos that I've done before where I use all my equipment, where I use all the lighting, the Rode microphones, the Tamron lens, the Sony cameras, all that equipment that I use for other jobs that I do. Never changes anything. It always comes down to title, thumbnail, and content way before it comes down to any kind of fancy equipment. And now shooting like this is also the easiest thing to do. I just thought, oh, you know, I've just seen that I've posted 305 videos and thought, what lessons have I got to share about that? What have I learned from doing that? Maybe I'll make a video. If I was to use all my fancy equipment, I'd have to set it all up. It would become a lot more structured. It's just not as easy. I can do this within 5 minutes. The amount of time it's taking you to watch it is the amount of time it's taking me to edit it. Really is. So my advice would be, don't focus on all that high quality and improving your audio and your footage before you kind of figure out the content you want to make. It's much more better for you just to post content, which leads me on to number two really, and it's about posting. You're going to learn more about posting than you are about learning, than you are about watching videos. Let me explain. You fall into this trap when you're making YouTube videos of reading articles about how to improve your videos, watching videos on YouTube about how to make videos on YouTube and how to better your place and how to better your videos and SEO practices and long tail keywords versus short tail keywords and evergreen content versus trending content. And you fall into this trap of constantly trying to learn and predict which one of your ideas is going to perform better on YouTube. When I've learned that it's much more easier just to come up with an idea, get the content done. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done to a degree that you agree with it. Post it and then learn from that. The past 2 weeks I've been posting one video every single day. I've gathered more data and I've learned more about what does well on this channel and what doesn't than before that, when I was doing all the research and only kind of making the videos that I thought would do well. So when it comes to crunching numbers or posting videos, always just get to posting videos. Learn whilst you're doing it. Learn whilst you're creating. Post the video, and if you don't do well, just move on to the other one. Which gets me nicely onto point number 3, which is that if a video flops, it doesn't mean anything. It's not gonna, we get it in our head that every video has to be good, and if we make a flop, we're gonna lose like all the subscribers that we've gathered. Everyone that watches our videos is no longer gonna watch any other video. That every video has to be gold. It really doesn't. It changes. I've done videos that I've done really well, and then the next video has been a flop, and I've done videos that I've done really terribly, and the next video's done really well. Okay, so don't worry about if a video flops, just move on to the other one. Just put it in the past and move on. And you never know, in the future, it may do well, which gets me on to my 4th point. This is not scripted whatsoever. I've not even wrote down any of these points, but they're moving along extremely nicely. And my next point is that just because a video doesn't do well when you post it doesn't mean that it's a flop. YouTube is way more similar to Pinterest and Google and Yahoo and traditional search engines than it is similar to social media like TikTok and Instagram. And what I mean by that is that you can post a video and it gets no views and it's the bottom of your analytics, and even like 8 months later it's just not performing well at all, and then all of a sudden it's been on YouTube for about 10 months and it just goes crazy. My first viral video I did on YouTube was on a different channel. It's got currently it's got almost 2 million views. When I first posted that video, it had like 40 views and then nothing. 8 months later, it just blew up, just out of nowhere. I didn't change anything about it. I didn't change the title, the thumbnail, nothing. Nothing happened in the world that made it trend for any reason. It just found its place on YouTube and it blew up. So if you do post a flop, don't worry about it, move on. And my last piece of advice is that growing on YouTube and making a career out of it is a lot harder than people make it seem. A lot of gurus make their money on selling you the belief that it's easy to grow, how to easily make money on YouTube, how to grow your channel easily, how to become a YouTuber within a week. Those gurus are profiting of selling you that make-believe idea, all right? It's not that easy. So if you are going to get into making videos, or you're already making videos, make them about things that you enjoy, because you really need to enjoy what you're doing. It needs to be a hobby. So talk about subjects that you like, make videos on things that you like. If you're not taking any enjoyment out of it anymore, find another way to do it, because in the long run, you're just going to burn out. And you know, it's cliche, but if you're just in it for the money, it's never going to work. It's so hard just to run it as a business. You've really got to take some enjoyment out of it.